An NMD from Canada, and Melissa and her husband Rick, they live in Ontario. They have 3 teenagers, all competitive athletes, and their oldest daughter just began university life on a gymnastics scholarship in the United States. She graduated with a degree in kinesiology and has been a personal and team trainer for over 25 years, and also teaches a variety of fitness classes. What started out as simply a good idea for her family and something she could share with her clients only if they asked has now become a mission for Melissa. Her family says she's obsessed. And what a great obsession to have. Having seen how drastically transformed 30 have changed lives, she is even more passionate than before and wants to help everyone take their health to the next level. Together with Juice Plus as a tool, Melissa predicts that we are going to see the health statistics of our children improve within the next 5 years. Please let's welcome Melissa Hyde.
Morning, everyone. How are you? That's it? Come on. Who's here for the first time? I am. It's been awesome. Scenery, people. Isn't it great? Love it. We don't have a lot of time today, so I just want to be quick because I really respect all of you guys here, and I was wondering, could any of you maybe do me a favor? I'm going to be doing another presentation coming up, and I wondered if anybody would, take a look at it and give me their feedback. Anyone? Yeah? Great. Again, time's busy, I know, this weekend. When do you think you could? Later today? Yeah? So, like after lunch? During lunch? Okay, so I'll give it to you then, and then by the end of today, you would have looked at it? Okay, and then you could give me some feedback? Awesome. Okay, so later today, and I'll get your phone number, and then I could just find you easier? Awesome. Great. Anyone know what I just did? I just invited her to an event. What is an event? Shout out some ideas. What are events? Yep. Here they all are. There's that flipogram. Got to find out what it is. We can tell you about that later. So to answer my question, everything is an event. Why? Because the more people you can get out to events, the faster and bigger your business will grow. Everything is an event, whether it's a conversation, whether it's an invitation to go watch a video, to come out to something. Every single thing you do with interaction with someone else is considered an event. Yes? And that's what I just did. I invited her to look at a presentation for me. It was an event, right? And what is the goal? Here's the answer. What's the goal of an event? Right. Did any of you join this business thinking, I want to sell Juice Plus? No. Why did you join this business initially? It's probably 90% of what I hear. To help people, right? So why, when we suddenly get an opportunity to have an event, do we go, Juice Plus does all this great stuff. You got to buy it. You just want to have the next exposure. You want to have another opportunity to provide education for someone so that they can make an informed decision to then decide to buy Juice Plus. Does that make sense? So from now on, whenever you're talking to someone, stop thinking about what they're going to buy. Is it the Trio? Is it the T30? It's just what's next? What's the next bit of information that I can share with them? And let's talk about this, because again, sometimes we become different people when we're sharing with other people. Most importantly, be yourself. You've seen a lot of presenters, and there's a lot more to come, and a lot of great verbiage. It may not work exactly for you, but take those concepts and use them and mold them to yourself. Because it happened to one of my distributors. She typed out verbatim what I had said and sent it out to a few of her friends. And you know what the response was that she got back? Leah, is this really you? Didn't believe, because those weren't her words. They were my words. So get the idea and make it into your own. And if you're not sure because you're new, then get somebody else to read it and say, does this sound like me? And then go from there. Enthusiastic, whether you're on the phone, whether you are typing, smile. People can feel that on the other end, no matter what it is that you're using. Confidence. Do you want to kind of look at this? Or, hey, I'm so excited. Will you take a look at this? Big difference, right? follow the system. If I can say this 100 times, follow the system, follow the system, follow the system. Use the tips that you're learning today. As Jake said, don't send out the video until they've asked for information. And some things not to do. And this was the biggest aha for me, was to emotionally detach from the outcome. Our job is just the messenger to provide information. What these people do with that information, it's up to them. You may need to provide information over and over and over and over again, but that's it. So don't get upset when they don't buy. And I know it's your family and the people that you care about most that are often the people that will not come on board. Why? I have no idea. My sister still does not. She's saving for house upgrades. She has 2 little girls. They eat like crap. But that's another show. What am I going to do? Nothing. I just keep sharing, keep inviting her out. Maybe one day. I hope so. But detach. And once you do, it makes it honestly so much easier. Think of sharing Juice Plus the same way you would share a really great movie. So I tell you, I've just seen this movie. You got to go see it. Oh my God, blah, blah. Do I care whether you go see it? It was a great movie, but I had to share it. Treat your business the same way that you're just excited and you want to share it and move on and let the universe intervene and do what else is going to happen. So we are not selling. We're just focusing on educating, focusing on understanding, and it's not about you. Not to stereotype, but we have a lot of health professionals, nutritionists on our team, and they are the most amazing, caring, knowledgeable people, and I'm grateful for them every day because they do all the research, and then I can just go ask them the question. But they are so worried what other people are going to think about them. They have such ego, and it actually paralyzes them from moving forward in the field. This is not about us, how much we know. If you can get yourself out of the equation and just realize you're simply the messenger to share information, to provide your customers or your prospects with a tool, you have done an excellent job. Get yourself out of the equation, just pass on the tools to those people. Does that make sense? Yeah, because as soon as you start worrying about what other people think, paralyzed. And half the time, we're wrong what other people are thinking. There's a great quote I heard. Yeah, sometimes it's worse. It's none of my business what other people think of me. If I'm just sharing a message of health, how can it possibly be negative? And if they take it that way, it's their issue, not mine. Does everybody have this book? Yes. Is there anyone that doesn't? Will everyone have this book by the end of the day? Yes, this is a Bible. This completely changed everything for me with sharing. It took the fear out of sharing. Put your pens down. Don't take notes. Everything I'm going to tell you is in this book. Absolutely everything. So listen, because you're going to get to play around a little bit with the steps that I told you. So I'm going to just take you through these 8 steps of inviting to events, and they're all kind of events. I'm really going to cover, at the beginning anyways, of just when you're in person. So step 1, be in a hurry. And I put be brief because that's if you're doing a text, right? You don't want to write out a long text message, short and sweet, like a paragraph or so. But be in a hurry for a couple of reasons. Number 1, they're going to respect your time, and it's going to prevent you from barfing Juice Plus all over them. You're going to keep it short and sweet and getting into this long conversation and possibly talking yourself out of the opportunity to share information. So short and sweet, just like I did at the beginning. What did I say? I know we don't have long, so you knew right away I wasn't going to stand up here and go on and on and on, right? And I say that all the time. Oh, I know you're busy, respecting their time. I don't have a lot of time. And then you just quick. Make sense? Compliment them. Why do you think that's a good idea? Make them feel good. And if you've made them feel good, are they going to be more open to what you're going to say? Yes. But make it sincere. Sincere. What did I say about all of you guys? Respected you, right? For being here, taking the time out. Next is the invitation. And what did I do? I invited you to look over a presentation that I was going to be doing. So you guys could say, well, you've heard the example. I'm just starting this health challenge, and I'd really love for you to take a look. Simple? If I would you, I love this. If you don't remember anything else, this is probably the most valuable step, in my opinion, that I never forget and I always use. If I sent you this video, would you take a look? This, honestly, is the biggest game changer for me because it took away all pressure. I'm asking if they would like information, and if they say no, they say no. You haven't said what you do, they're not, that's it. I've only been told no twice. Once was in a health food store, funny enough. I asked the lady working there, got in a conversation. I said, oh, if I sent you some information, would you take a look? No, I'm good, thanks. Okay, great. And I walked out. I was actually with Nicole. We were coming from another seminar, and I just laughed, of all places, to say no. But it's okay. If I, would you? And it's also an exchange. I'll do this for you, you'll do this for me. Time. What did I say? You ask the person when. And then stop talking. Let them think. They're going through their calendar in their mind, as opposed to you throwing out ideas. Oh, can Tuesday at 12 work? Oh, no, I have an appointment. What about Thursday? What about this? Just stop talking and let them answer for you. And then you want to confirm it. That's the next one. Confirm the time so that they actually, that is a good time that's going to work for them. And then you want to set up the follow-up. Schedule the follow-up. So you confirm with them. Great. So you'll be able to watch this Sunday at noon, so if I follow up with you on Monday, you'll have watched it for sure? For sure? Yeah? Great. And then, next, equally important, it's already gone, leave. Stop talking. Again, you could go into more information and talk yourself out of it. Leave that conversation. Great. Can't wait to, gotta run, gotta go pick up the kids. I'll see you later. Does that sound easy? Yeah? If you're not really thinking it's easy, did it seem easy when I did it? It's practice. And again, you just get the words. You may stumble. You may forget to compliment them because it's a friend that you just saw yesterday. It doesn't matter if you get the basics done. So let's give it a try. Here's a couple scenarios. You're either going to see a best friend. You just did a yoga class. You want to go up and talk to the yoga instructor. This is somebody who's desperately want to have on your team. Joy Kelly. Oh my gosh, who doesn't want a Joy Kelly or Jake Kelly on your team? Absolutely. Or you're checking out at a grocery store. I've done all of these, why I threw them up there. So quickly turn to the person next to you and go through those. Took turns? No? Well, guess what? You have all weekend to try. Practice with each other so that you can find the words that feel comfortable for you. Make sense? Yes, as I said, it's in here, all laid out, examples of what to say even, and why each step is important. Super, super simple. Inviting on social media, now that you've kind of learned what inviting to an event is, wouldn't you say that's exactly inviting it to an event? Do exactly that. Or you see a post, you comment on it, looking for pain, as we've heard. Wow, I'm really sorry to hear your kid's sick again, Carrie. You know what? I've found something that's been really great for my family. It's keeping them healthy all the time. If you like, I could send you some info, and that's in text or on Facebook or whatever. So they've already shown you how to do that, and if you're not familiar with those social medias, talk to, probably the neighbor beside you knows how to do it, or come up and speak to one of the speakers and we can show you how. But it's exactly the same in person as it is on online. Make sense? Some new tools? So practice. I want you to try it 5 times this weekend with somebody new that you're going to share with. Okay? Practice, 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 and then it'll just be second nature. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the weekend.